Dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheryl Underwood, and you're tuned into the hottest news station on the planet, Hot 702.5.
Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Well, hello.
Hey. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday it is. Once again,
Yes,
it's a beautiful day today.
Man, it is, I guess. The clouds came out again. They were spraying in the air yesterday, though, so I knew it was going to look like this today.
There she go.
Yeah, I'm one of those.
No, and if that's what a realist is, that's what it is.
Yeah, so,
But
how you
how you
doing?
feeling?
How you doing?
Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to Let's Get It. Well, we gonna take the let's off now. I got to get my
Yeah,
verbiage
we
together.
got to get.
It is Get It Together with Jnine
Yes. In Jezzi, get it
on Hot
together, Vegas.
702.5
Yes.
FM. We are back every Thursday. We are working, I think we're working our way up to 1 year.
Yeah, we are. I mean, in
Mm,
June, our first show in June
right.
will be our
That's
1 year
right.
anniversary. I'm
That's
excited
right.
about it.
I want to think it's
Sure.
6-9, right? It was 6-9.
Oh, here you go. So we're gonna need some food to
We're gonna need some
celebrate.
food.
I want to eat. I want to eat because my girl is chef. I want to eat when I get back down there.
Well, it's Easter Sunday. Welcome everybody on in. Yeah, Easter Sunday. How you got any plans? Anything going on?
Easter Sunday. No, I was thinking about potentially going down to the Bay Area and maybe doing brunch down there or something like that, but no major plans, nothing written in stone.
Okay.
Nope, it's playing it by ear, girl, playing it by ear. What about you?
Okay. I don't have any specific plans. Easter isn't as traditional as it used to be, so they won't be running out
Right.
and grabbing an outfit. Do people still do that? Call in 702-551-5261. If you still go shopping traditionally, get the baby's clothes with the
I'm
dresses and the
curious.
bonnets and the hats. Anybody still do that? I mean, to each his own. I remember
Right.
running out and that being a very expensive holiday for me because by the time you
Right.
did dresses, I had 3 girls. So by the time I did their hair, whether it was a hairdresser or my time, it was frilly dresses. If the grandmothers didn't buy them, I had to buy them with the shoes and the stockings or the little frilly socks and shit like that. So,
Right? And then the
yeah,
Easter baskets and all that. But I
that's
did
right.
see people buying Easter baskets and eggs and all them plastic eggs and stuff. So I still think that's a thing for sure for people with little kids.
It is definitely a thing. And so, since it's a thing, we're gonna give a shout out real quick. Don't know if Kata is listening or not. I told her she needed to tune in because I'm gonna start I'm gonna start sending her some invoices for these shout outs. But anyway, she is having a Kata Promotions and Haitian Soul LLC is having an Easter egg hunt.
Oh,
And I'm
nice.
really pushing it because I'm actually going to be there for the taco stand.
Oh,
So you
okay.
guys know the food is gonna be good for your children.
So you making
Um,
tacos?
I am not making the tacos. There's
Oh,
a professional.
yeah, my
I
bad.
could have, I could have, uh,
My bad.
but and it's a great time of year for that too to be outdoors. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
it
It's not
is.
scorching. So they're gonna have an Easter egg hunt Saturday, April 8th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. There'll be a money egg hunt,
Oh,
pictures with the bunny, an egg giant
oh,
station. It's picnic style, so bring your chairs and
okay.
blankets.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'll be there. I got 5 grands. 2 of the oldest probably don't really care about those things anymore. They won't. They might be a
Right.
part of that money thing, though, that money egg hunt.
I would.
So I'll be doing that Saturday.
That
And
sounds
then Sunday,
nice.
I might
Mhm.
go up to the Palms. They're having that outdoor craft sale, the
Oh, yeah, I
outdoor
wanted
craft. Yeah.
you said it's this week, isn't it 2 weekends in a row, or is it all just
Well,
this weekend?
it's 2 weekends in a row. It goes from let me see, what days do we have? We have this week, and then I don't have. Okay, here's how it runs: 4/8 and 4/9. So
Okay,
I'm gonna
this
go
weekend.
4/9. Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm not doing any traditional church or anything like that. So I think
Okay.
this might be a great way to spend my day eating and covering
Uh,
what's going on. And then they come
okay.
back again on the 22nd and the 23rd of April.
Oh, okay, good. I wanna go. Imma
Hmm.
go when I
And
get
then they
back
come back.
to
There's
Vegas.
two more dates:
Okay,
5/6
nice.
and 5/7,
Five.
5/20 and
Okay.
5/21. So I'll keep bringing it up because we are fans of the Palms,
Yes, we are.
and
Yes, we
I could
are.
imagine that being pretty nice.
Right. I'm sure the Cinco de Mayo weekend is probably gonna be pretty nice too.
Yeah, I don't know what they'll be having going on, but it's Vegas.
It's Vegas, baby. So man, it's always something. It's
It is
always
always
something.
something. So, it is National Burrito Day.
What?
Yeah, tell me
What?
about it. It is
Well,
National Burrito Day.
if I'd have known, I'd have drove down to the town because ain't nothing like burritos in Oakland. And burrito trucks in Oakland, killing the game, killing the game.
Well, let's talk about that. Is there
Okay.
anywhere in Vegas that we can find great burritos? And the
Mm.
reason I ask is because I see it online a lot. People put it in, the black chats and all of that stuff. Where's the Mexican?
Okay.
Where's authentic? Where's this? Because people, I think the consensus is it's not like places that have a very large Mexican population and famous for, the authentic Mexican food
Right. Right.
as much, as the inner cities and stuff like that. So
Mm.
again, 702-551, any of the listeners that uh 702-551-5261, burrito spots. It's National Burrito Day. Well, I did have a burrito yesterday.
You did? Where is it?
I
From where?
did. I went to the spot was called Orizaba's,
Oh,
and
I got a
it
story
is
about them.
here. Okay. Well, I would love to hear the story. So it's here in Centennial Hills. And I
Okay.
decided that I hadn't eaten and I wanted to get something solid, something wholesome. And it's the disclaimer on the restaurant is um, 52 different items made homemade or something like that. I didn't see 52 items. I didn't see 15. So
Really?
cool. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like at least in front of my eyes, they have that Chipotle
Okay.
style setup. So
Yeah,
you
they
can,
do.
ask
Yeah.
what you're asking for, right? I didn't
Yeah.
see no more than 20 things. So there must be other things on the menu that's not out for display. Whatever.
It could be.
The burrito was okay. I built my own.
Mm.
So a lot of times
Okay.
I mean, I think you can build your own in most places.
Mhm.
But it was dry. Um
Mm.
it felt like it was missing something. I like a juicy burrito. It's like a juicy burger. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? I want to bite
Yeah.
in. I want all the shit to
Right.
flow. The guacamole and the sour cream. I want all that to flow. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
so it felt
I
very
wonder if it was
separated,
meat. Mm.
kind of like
Mm.
Chipotle. Chipotle is very, they
Yeah.
stack and build it, so here's the other thing. It's two scoops. So each whatever you ask for, there's three different sizes. The first
Right.
size, you get one scoop of everything you're asking for. And then if you
Mm.
get the middle, then you get two scoops of everything you're asking for. So it was very
Okay.
big and hearty. It just
Right.
wasn't bursting in flavor for me.
Okay.
So
I've
yeah.
eaten there a couple of times. So the first time I got something from there, I ordered online. I ordered the bowl, the burrito bowl.
Saw those.
And it was good. The burrito bowl was actually really good, but
It
I
looked
ordered the
good.
street corn too. So I didn't even realize when I picked up my bag because I ordered it to go and I ordered the street corn and I got in the car and I was like, I wanted to munch on something as I went home. So I was looking for the street corn. They forgot to add
Mm-hmm.
it. So I went back and I was like, oh, you forgot my street corn. And the
Mm.
lady looked at me like I was lying. And so I felt that energy. And she was like, let me look at your receipt. And I'm like, okay, take a peek. I paid for it. Where's my
Take a
street
peek.
corn?
Mhm.
And so she makes my street corn and brings it back. And I was like, given the fact that I left the restaurant and came back, can a girl get some chips and salsa for her troubles? She was like, I don't think so, but let me go ask my manager. Her manager came out and was like, yeah, just do it. And I was like, okay, all right, well, I'm cool, whatever.
Mhm.
Second time, went back, gave
Oh.
him another
Oh.
chance because I like my burrito bowl. And so this time, not a good experience. It was only three people in line, girl. Three people. Three people. I stood in line for 20 minutes because it was two men behind the hey Kata. It was two men behind the counter for three people. And then one, when it was time for him to help me, he disappears. He gets on
Mm.
the phone,
Mm.
and then he's
Mm.
doing everything else under the sun except for helping me. And the other guy that's helping the lady that's in front of me, girl, he ain't got no teeth. And I feel bad for saying,
You know what? You know what? We're gonna stop this story right here because I think she is just not telling the whole truth. What you
no,
mean?
he didn't have no top teeth in his mouth. So I was like, okay, I ain't tripping. It was a black dude. Like, whatever. And I was like, so when I got up to him, I was like, why is did he, I feel like he's avoiding me. Why he didn't want to help me specifically because I felt that energy. And he was like, I don't
Was he
know. I
talking?
don't
Was the
know.
dude with no teeth talking?
Well, he kept asking me what I wanted because I had to tell him what I
He didn't
wanted
need to
on
be
my
talking
bowl.
because teeth
Yes,
teeth
he was
hold in your
talking and he
spit.
didn't
You know
have
what
no
I'm saying?
teeth
That you
in his top
mm-mm,
front teeth.
get
And
somebody
I
else
was
to do
like,
it. But anyway,
okay. Yeah, it was pretty.
what would you say? So you wouldn't recommend them because I didn't think it was anything special. I didn't
Mm-mm.
hoorah. And quite frankly, to be honest, I think it was
Mm-mm.
$18 for a burrito and a drink.
It was. It was. And it
Okay.
was. And I was
And then y'all want a
disappointed
tip?
and I wrote a whole
Mm,
ass Yelp. I wrote
mm,
a whole ass
okay.
Yelp about my experience because
Okay.
I was disturbed. How you gonna just stand around and talk on the phone and then
Mm,
act like I'm not there, but then the
hmm.
line started growing behind me.
That's a
At first it
problem.
was just three of
Well,
us and then it grew. So yeah, it was too
well,
much.
anyway,
I'm not going
so
back.
we're not gonna spend too much more time on that one because that sounds like that's a no. And with
I'm
that
not
being
going
said,
back.
what's happening, Kata? I did give Kata Promotions a shout out that I will be there on
Oh
Saturday.
yes. Yes, Kata.
Yep.
She
So
coming
I
through.
told the listeners it's a picnic style event, and I respect what you got going on. You always know that, lady. So bring
Yes.
your chairs and blankets. You know what I'm saying? Bring your chairs and blankets. So with
Thank
this
you,
National
Joy.
Burrito Day, the day isn't over. So any of the listeners that want to slide up in the Chipotle, Taco Bell, Del Tacos, or Moe's Southwest Grill, which I have not tried Moe's before, they're offering free and discounted food if you pull up. So
Oh,
Chipotle is
okay.
giving
That's
away
nice to know.
10,000. Yeah, Chipotle is giving away 10,000 free burritos to anybody that's following them on Twitter and happens to drop the special code. So I don't do
Okay.
Twitter, so that would probably eliminate me. But I'm the type that'll show up and say, "Where's my? What you mean? Here's my code. Where's my burrito? What you
I do
mean?"
Twitter.
They ain't
So
gonna
what's the
argue.
code? What's the code? I
Yeah,
know
they not
Twitter.
gonna
I do
argue.
Twitter.
Well, the code you text that code that they bring up, you text it to 888-222, and it's happening throughout the whole day. So
Is
that's
it a free
text code.
burrito?
It's a free burrito, and they're
Oh, let
having
me
zero
go on ahead and text
deliveries
this
if
out
you
there.
order from the app with
Eight
the
eight
word
eight two
deliver.
two two.
Oh,
You
I'm
said eight
scared of
eight
you.
eight two two two.
Uh-uh.
Don't play
So
with me.
Del Taco is if you're a registered member of the Del, yeah, you can get some rewards to earn a free burrito with any $10 purchase. I don't really eat at these places, but I thought it was cute because I'm sure many of the Mexican restaurants or anybody who serves burritos, it's National Burrito Day. I'm pretty sure if you sat down and ordered one, there would be some kind of discount in play, you know. So Taco Bell is if you order via DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and any of those places, you can get a free burrito with a purchase of $20. Jay, is you there?
Mm.
Look like you sleep. Oh, are you
I'm
writing? What
here.
you doing?
I was
Studying?
trying to put my code in for my free burrito. Don't play with me.
Illinois joins us. She said Del Taco cheesecake bites are really good. Interesting. So we're
Okay.
gonna talk about these little niblets that these places are serving. You want to handle that? These little niblets that the restaurants are serving.
Yes. So me and my daughter would decided we was gonna do Popeyes and try their new strawberry biscuits last night. Anybody done tried them? Anybody done tried the Popeyes strawberry
Mm,
biscuits? Well, we did.
mm.
They was freshly baked. I ain't gonna lie, they was bomb. They
Okay.
because they was
Okay.
fresh. So I guess you can't beat a freshly baked biscuit. It was like a dessert, so you don't have to add no honey or nothing, not even
What's on
butter.
it?
It's some kind of frosting. You know how they add like that cinnamon roll frosting, a little bit of frosting drizzle on top, and then in the center is like a little strawberry jelly. And about to order me home. And the service and food is well, let me back up.
Okay, we gonna get there too. Kanoy, give us some. You are right. We gonna get there too. I just wanted to know about these bites because
These
I think the key
biscuits
to
were
these things
good.
are the biscuits
Fresh.
are you need to make sure that they're fresh. So wait for
Yes,
them.
yeah. We waited. We did wait in the parking lot for them to make some fresh biscuits and they was bomb. But I decided to order the kids meal, a strip and some beans and rice. Girl, you talking about one chicken strip and beans and rice. I had high blood pressure. I was sweating in my sleep last night. It was all I was like, this why I don't eat no
Not
damn
sweating in your
Popeyes.
sleep.
This is exactly why I don't eat Popeyes. Yes, girl.
I
I
don't.
know it was that chicken and
Let
that
me tell you
rice and
something.
beans.
I personally believe that Popeyes would be one of the main ones that would be serving the fake chicken. I'm here for it. I'm here to tell. I mean, I'm not here
Okay.
for the idea. I'm here to let you know. They would be one of the
Mhm.
ones that serve a lot
I
of
can see
chicken
that.
strips that would probably be coming out of Emeryville, California, right? And I
I
think
could
it's been a while
absolutely
because to
see
be
that.
honest with you, I stopped eating there maybe 3 or 4 years ago, right before
Mhm.
the pandemic,
Mhm.
because I could not get past because I'm a chicken strip girl. I don't really care for chicken parts, breasts, all that stuff. I mean, I may eat it when it's sauteed in something, but fried chicken, I'm not. I have never been a full fan, and definitely.
You can
So
be.
I would go to bite into the chicken strip, and it would feel mechanical. It felt like it was
It
not
didn't feel like
normal.
real
It
chicken.
did not chew like real chicken that's just coated
Mm.
in some, so somewhere along the lines, it did transition to something else.
Mm.
And
Okay.
so it's really, I eat there on occasion. It might just be, I couldn't even say the last time I ate it, except my sister pulled up with it. And I looked at her a little cross-eyed, but I grabbed me a little half a breast and crunched on it. So, but for the most part, no, I can't. It's a lot of food I just can't eat anymore. And I would
And
encourage
trust
my
me,
black
that is
listeners, all of my black people, to be cognizant of what you are putting in your body from these fast food
mhm.
restaurants and
Mhm.
how long you want to live and the quality of life you want to live is directly tied to what do we talk about today? Your gut.
Your gut,
What you put in,
absolutely.
what you
Your
put in,
gut.
you're gonna get out. So
Yep, you
be
sure
cognizant of
is.
sliding up to these Popeyes and McDonald's. And I'm using I mean, I just can't be any more honest and real with you. Overall, the fast food industry, sit down
The fast
somewhere.
food. Yeah, I agree a
And what
thousand
makes it even
percent.
more fast food is when you pulling up to these drive-throughs. Get your ass out, walk in, see who's serving, see who's preparing, see how they living in there, and you can make a clear decision, even if you want to eat that type of stuff, if you want to eat it at that establishment. You heard?
Oh yeah,
So
because
be
they service is
cognizant when you
horrible.
pull up. Yeah, baby, it's that texture. It's that texture that's
Yeah, the
not
texture
proper.
is off,
And so
and they service is
fast
off
foods would
too.
be, and the service is off. I mean, so fast foods will probably be one of the places you will see the mechanical chicken, the home that beer
Fake
basted
stuff.
fake
Hmm.
chicken in rotation. And by the time you find out and really recognize or open your eyes that it was going on, you have already ingested it and accumulated whatever's in it,
I
as
agree.
well as you're just gonna look up and be like, dang, I felt it, I should have known it, because we're telling you.
Yeah,
Like they're telling
it's
you.
not
We're
good.
running out
And
of
I
chicken. They're not doing chicken properly. They ain't raising them properly. We keep screaming about how inhumane it is. So if it's so inhumane with these chickens, why we still demanding chicken? Like you can't have it both ways. You got to be
mm,
like, at what point am I
I
going to
don't
eat a
know.
little bit more
Folks love their
veggies
chicken.
versus they love the chicken. And I eat, listen, I'm not acting like I don't eat it. I'm just saying be clear, okay? Get
Yeah,
out
my
the
mama
car,
just
walk
bought a
in.
whole box of chicken from Winco Home. She just bought a whole box of chicken from Winco Home today.
Love they
Oh my
chicken.
God,
So I ain't gonna
crazy
say
because she
don't
love
eat
it.
it, but maybe you should fry it at home. There's other things that maybe you should get out and watch who's preparing the food. Like I said, stop flying through the drive-through and eating in your car. Those are all unhealthy lifestyles. And that's all I'm gonna
Yep.
say on that. So
Cause
I
yeah.
got a question to the listener. Somebody call in and help this great debate. 702-551-5261. It's the great burger debate. And the reason why it's a great debate for me is because I had a boyfriend damn near break up with me because he didn't understand why I ate my burger upside down. He hated it. Matter of fact, it just it bugged him that I flipped my burger upside down. It's a real thing. How do you eat your
Well,
burger?
why? Do it
702,
taste
is it
different
up?
or do it just look different?
Well, first of all, I tend to pick the burger up and I eat, I don't know, maybe it's the way I pick it up, maybe it's the grip. So I'm gripping it like this. So maybe by the time I flip it over, it's upside down, which means the bun is facing outward. He hated that. He was like, that ain't how you supposed to eat no burger. The bun go out.
If it don't taste no different, what difference do it make? How you eat it?
I don't know, we damn near broke up because I was not
Well,
gonna have you
that
judge me
sounds
for my
like
burger.
some ridiculousness, but okay.
So let me give you the logic behind it. There's some logic behind it. So to me,
Okay.
I call it the great burger debate. Who eats
Mm,
how you eat your bun? Do you eat it upward or downward? So basically, they're now saying we've been eating burgers wrong all along. That it should be upside down. So your bun could be potentially on the bottom, which is how I eat it. And the reason why they're saying it is because, and these are experts, what the hell
I'm
ever. I don't know if
listening.
they're
I
burger
can't wait till you
experts.
get to the punchline.
Shut up.
Why?
So they're saying that the top bun is generally thicker, right?
Right.
So when you
Right.
flip it, all the juice goes to the bottom and it's less likely to disintegrate. Because that's one of the reasons I can't stand In and Out with they bullshit. By the time I finish the burger, it's all bun because they only give you a little bit of meat.
Well,
So
yeah, the patty be a big little circle, and then you get a bunch of bun and all the extras, all that 10 miles of lettuce and stuff. So yeah, I get
10
that.
miles of lettuce, baby. So they're saying that the base is less likely to disintegrate, that it stays together, and that your tongue meets the toppings first and then the burger second, which makes it, I don't know, maybe even a more juicier experience. They didn't say that, but that's how I feel. So I felt a
Mm.
little some way about it. I sent that article to that and I was like, here you go. Now leave me alone about my burger.
Oh,
but
wow.
it is
Y'all
a
really
thing.
had a debate about it, huh? I
Well, he
heard
couldn't
that,
stand it.
girl.
I could every time I flipped it the wrong way. I'm like, it's not wrong for me, nigga. Don't watch what I'm eating. Then don't watch me.
What
Don't
can I say? You don't need
watch.
that kind of negativity in your life, girl. No, that
We
is
broke
an
up.
unnecessary
We fighting
argument.
over
That nigga just
burgers.
wanted something to argue about. Who argues about how
Yeah.
somebody eating a
Well.
burger? That's funny.
Anyway,
Excuse my
that is
language.
funny. Too much. So I want to talk a little bit. Go. No. Go. Right.
No, I was gonna say though, because I've heard that when we eat, we're supposed to eat our vegetables first, our meat second, and then our starch last. And it helps our body digest food better. So I
Hmm.
could kind of get the thought process behind it, but a burger is like all in one. When you take a bite, you getting everything. So I don't know.
Whatever. I just felt confirmed. How about that? And now I'm
Okay.
confirmed
You're right.
online.
Yes, you are, girl.
So, but I
She has
wanted to
extra
talk
lettuce.
about how we kind of came, what get it together meant to me when I thought about
Okay.
taking the let's off, because I felt
Okay.
like the let's, even though it let's represented inclusive, that we're all doing it together, trying to get our shit
Right.
together, our lives together, our finances together, our world together, that
Right.
it's we no longer have to say let's anymore. Kind of
Let's
reminds
just
me of black businesses. I do love that we stress that it's a black business.
mhm.
But what I really love is when the description of that black business is great accolades, and then it's black. It's like the Trump
Yes.
card. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel the same way about the let's. I felt like get it together already included, it already meant us. Now it's about action.
There you
So
go.
now that we've said let's
There
get it
you
together,
go.
all of us get it. Now it's get your shit together, which is really what I wanted to call the show in the beginning. Is get
Oh
your shit
wow.
together.
Okay. I didn't know that.
I
I didn't know you
did.
wanted to add the cuss word in there, but I'm glad we didn't. But
Yes, yeah. It was just a thought. Just a thought.
okay, but I feel you on that. I feel you. Because it,
Yeah.
it it has a
Um,
ring to it. And you know, here we are. We getting it.
mhm.
We is getting it.
So get ready for a new look. Get ready for a new style, new swag, some merchandise. We have a few things in the work that we're gonna really take it here, and then abbreviated the abbreviation of of our whole experience, which is the J9 Jezzi experience, is Get Vegas. So
Get
let's
that's
get it.
right.
Let's get it. The
It's the together part that's evading me. It's the
so
together
anyway,
part. Okay.
what did she say? Who was?
You said, I'm trying, girl. It's the together part that's evading me. Trying to get it.
Yeah,
You can
well,
get it, but getting it together, right? I feel you on that
let's
now.
do a little soul food. Let's do some soul food. Let's flip the script a little bit and let's talk about what getting it together really means. Because I said let me dig into it um and see what my heart says. And it
Okay.
really kind of said living in a good and sensible way is get it together. Living in a
Okay.
good and sensible way. And what does sensible mean? So I just kind of put together a few pronouns or verbiage that described what sensible means. Because sensible usually means you could kind of equate it to just being kind of even keel and prepared. Sensible is without rules. Could be without rules. There was somebody who
Okay.
said the only sensible way to live in this world is without rules. I thought that
Mm.
was very profound and interesting. But it usually means a person who makes good decisions, has good judgment, has practical ideas, and they base a lot of their decisions on reason and experience versus emotion. So if you were asking what the quality of a sensible person would be, I would say that they make decisions based on reason and experience
Right.
versus just emotional. You know what I'm saying? And so that together part that you speak on, Kanoi, is really finding balance and peace even in what appears to be turmoil. That's sensible.
Mm,
Sensible being able to cut, because if you think about the word sensible, you think of senses. You think of your senses, being able to
mm,
taste, smell, touch, your sight, and your
mm-hmm.
hearing. Putting all of
Right,
those senses together so that you can navigate this life because, you
right,
know, ain't no one life the same.
right.
We all different, different
Yep.
experiences. So
Different
I
walks and
just kind of
everything
put that
else.
in, right. So I was trying to put it in perspective in terms of what this name means, what the show means, why we bring you content of food, um, because that's one of the three elements of required living is eating, air, and water. You need to
Mm-hmm.
breathe, you need to hydrate, and
Right,
you need to nourish your body. So that's what this show
right,
really encompasses. And so I feel like
right.
that is the sensory base of get it together. And I was really just kind of feeling really good about it because you know what the opposite of sensible is?
What's the
So maybe this is
opposite?
the together part that's hard as well. The opposite is irresponsible. So it's
Mm,
really interesting that a sensible person, the opposite of that would be considered irresponsible.
an irresponsible person. Okay. Well, that's not that's not something we aim for
It is not. It is
at
not.
all. I mean, mistakes happen, and sometimes we may make some decisions that aren't thoroughly thought through, but I think that's human nature to kind of sometimes jump feet first. However, you know, I don't think
Mm.
that's anyone's ultimate goal. Most
It's
people think
not.
they're making sensible decisions, but people's logic is all over the place. And when they say
All over
common
the
sense
state.
ain't common, it ain't. It's really not.
Mm. Hmm. So
So,
there was another little saying that says, unless it's sex, then you do not want to be sensible. You want to be sensual. I thought that was kind of interesting because a sensible person is considered stiff when it comes to uh, physical attributes, like in a not that you can't be sensible in a relationship, but I think they were referring to basically just in bed. Let it all go. I just
oh
threw that
well,
in there. You don't want to
I
be
mean,
sensible. You want to be sensual,
oh,
whatever.
of course, of course, of course.
So some of the
I mean,
words that came to mind and that were synonyms to sensible and getting it together were abundant. I thought that was we want to live in abundance. And
yes, that word is like a part of my daily affirmation. That word is included in my daily affirmations that I
amen,
say
amen.
to myself. Hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So sensible people are down to earth. They're relatable
Mm, okay.
because again, they're using good judgment. So some of your sensory has to also be discernment, whatever that looks like for you. That means you need to be able to know what's happening. You need to be able to know what's going on around you. So sensible people are logical, and this is a word I love, astute. Be
Mm,
astute. I
okay.
chalk that up to being studious of the craft and that you study yourself to be true.
Mm,
All there was a word that was used. All there.
mm.
So you always, maybe present in the moment
Present in the
so that
moment.
you're grounded, um, canny, and conscious. So these are words in my mind that describes the person that I'm elevating to be. Uh, yeah, it's a road. So what she said, Lord, adulthood, the worst hood to live in. Overrated, would not recommend. Yeah, because if you think about irresponsible and you think about the sensible person, if these are attributes, then the opposite is nothing but irresponsibility, right? If you're not
Mm,
planning, a sensible person is prepared as best they can be.
mhm.
So
Right, as
prepared
best they
people
can be.
plan.
Right.
If you're not planning and if you're not prepared, you're being irresponsible.
Mm,
If you're not using good judgment, if you're not practical, if you don't base your shit on reason and experience and you don't engage all your senses, anything else is irresponsible.
Mm. Okay.
Might be my
Yep.
view on it, but it's definitely what I put together just in some of my research so I could feel like I was supporting and not just the name change and what it means because it's not fully
But
changed, but
giving some depth to what we mean when we say get it together.
mhm.
So I feel
And
you
when you
on
order
that.
one of our t-shirts, what it feels like you represent. It feel like I am losing myself into the screen.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking the same thing, girl. I've
Hold
been
on one
sitting here
second, please. Hold
twisting,
on.
twisting and turning. And where you going? Where'd she go? Yeah, I've been sitting here trying to regroup because I keep seeing the top of my head disappear. So
Okay, there
I didn't
she
know what
is.
that was about. What you
Sorry about
do? Turn
that.
off the light?
I needed to get myself a little bit more light because it went from light to black outside dang near.
Yeah, I need to turn off the light because I think that's what keeps my head disappearing. Because I keep feeling like my head is disappearing, or a little light is right above my head, and then it's like I'm lopsided. And,
Sit
ah,
still. So anyway, uh I'm gonna these last few words and then we're gonna talk a little bit about, Easter and the season and spring and stuff. But being capable of receiving sensory input. I didn't dive
mm,
really fully into that, but I thought being capable of receiving sensory input to me is like being able to understand and process pain, being able to
mm,
understand and process emotions, feelings is how I took that. You
hmm,
got to be capable of receiving it and processing it is a sensible
hmm,
person.
mm, mm.
Put that in your pipe and smoke
Yep, I'll
it.
take
She said,
it.
"I love swag." So, yeah, that's a little bit behind the get it together, and I'm excited about what we have coming up. I'm excited about where we're about to
We're
go.
going.
Yeah, I think that we have reached a lot of people over the course of this year. We've talked to
I agree.
various people. We've covered a lot of things that if you guys go back and watch and share, you will find that we have shared a lot of information about restaurants in
A
Vegas,
lot, a lot of
a lot of
information.
restaurants that uh, we're doing too much. So uh, go
Are
back
we
and look
gonna?
at
We're
some of
gonna
the
stay on some of that. We're gonna stay
yes
on some of that. Stay bringing you updates, and bringing you some
places to eat, uh
places to
huh,
eat. Fresh information is coming,
and
and
soul food.
and some of that youthful input too. That's
Right,
absolutely necessary because
right.
Vegas is Vegas, and they got a lot of stuff going on out here. And there's some people that hit the pavement quite a bit. You know,
hmm hmm Yeah. So, and we will still keep bringing you this content about getting your life together because why am I flashing in and out? It's just boy. It's important that as we always say, what you put in is what you get out. So we emphasize making sure that we bring you things that are edifying to your spirit, something you can take home, something you can think about, ponder on.
right,
I think
right.
that's I think that's huge in what we do.
No, it is. I think that's one of the most significant, and I will say that one of the most gratifying things that we do that comes out of this when we get together. I love talking about the food because, you know, that's what we are. We're foodies. And the experiences, customer service, whatever that may be, and all of those things, but talking about things that actually that we can take with us
hmm
wherever we
Yeah. Because listen, it is rough in these streets. It really
yes,
is.
it
It's a
is.
lot going on. We don't know where to turn sometimes. We don't know where to, if we're alone or feeling like we need somebody to validate what's happening. Man, look, we don't know where the dollar stand. We don't
We sure
know,
don't.
you know what I'm saying? We don't what's happening in all these countries. We got a lot of noise. It's a lot of
It's a lot
noise.
of
It's
noise.
a lot of
Absolutely.
um what do you call it? It is conspiracy. There is a
Is a
lot of
lot
plotting
of
and
it.
planning.
A
And
lot.
many of us just want to get it together. You know what I'm saying? We just want to live
Right.
our lives peacefully, raise our
Right.
children, have a family.
Right.
Basic human stuff is all we pretty much, and then, but there's a whole big agenda going
Yeah, and
on,
we got to
and
be able to navigate through it.
you
And
do.
we got to be able to trust our internal navigation systems. And so what we really want to do is, as much as we help you, help ourselves,
Hmm.
uh with our internal navigation system, because that's going to be the only way we'll be able to maneuver through all these rapid changes in society with our
Whew.
food, our money, our time, the distractions, and you got to be able to differentiate what's just being put in front of you as a distraction versus what's the real, because is they always trying to cast a shadow to keep people in the dark, so then they can jump out at you and say, yep, this is what we did, this is what you got to deal with, and now this is what we're doing with your children, this is what we're doing with your food, this is what we're doing with your family, this is how you gonna live. So that's a lot. It's a lot.
So we bring you the some edifying things, that you're not alone, that
Right.
it's not just you going through things and feeling empathy for other people who are going through worse things. So we
Right.
just want to be able to provide some tools to get through that while you try to eat healthy, and while we bring you, we bring you living room conversation. Next week we have a guest coming on. I actually went to
Where
go
you
visit
go?
her store today.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening. Let me back up. Maybe
Okay.
that helps.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
So, and why
My
you
glare
bouncing,
stopped. Because my
girl?
glare stopped. But
Anyway,
now I can't
so
see.
we got a couple guests scheduled for the next couple weeks. One in particular, I actually went into her store. I'm gonna give you a quick preview. We have Haith coming on, who is the host Wigs next week, and I'm excited to bring her because we are looking to do some collaborations with Get It Together and her wig shop that's in Walmart. So I'm giving you some heads up because that's going to be a phenomenal guest, phenomenal interview with a astute black woman who is
Yeah,
doing
I
her
can't wait.
thing
I'm
here in Las
excited.
Vegas. Yeah,
I'm excited about that for
I'm
real.
excited. So come through. Got to come through. So we are here every Thursday, Hot 702.5 FM. It is Get It Together on with J9
And
and
Jazzy,
mhm, that girl. So Easter Sunday, and feels
with
like
Kate.
spring is in the air.
Yeah, it is.
Is there anything that you want to say to our listeners as we enter
I
into
love
spring?
y'all. I'm so glad that we here together and we getting it together, and y'all sticking with us as we come upon our year, and y'all watched us grow and we're growing together. I think, and I think we're serving up good food. Good food for the
It
soul.
is good food. It is good food. Absolutely. So, anybody out there cooking? Is anybody cooking for Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving. That's all I'm thinking about.
Thanksgiving.
For
There you go.
Easter, is anybody cooking? Anybody got the ham and the mac and cheese and that soul food going
I
on?
see you in here,
702
mama. You cooking?
702
Don't tell
551
me,
261. Anybody doing any
cause
traditional
I need to
cooking?
know. I need to know, cause I'm in my mama's house, and I want to know. Are we eating on Easter, or what we doing? Love you too, mama.
Hmm.
What we
Uh,
doing?
so I understand one of my daughters is cooking, and I think she's gonna do traditional. I think her and her family still eat ham on holidays.
Oh,
It's
really?
on holidays, so I'm sure they
Oh,
probably
my
do
mama's
a
cooking.
ham and
Okay.
turkey. All right. If I was in Cali, I would be there. Um, yeah, no traditional cooking for me. I kind of put my hat up on the cooking
Yeah,
for the
you
holiday.
did.
Yeah,
But you got some baby girls that can cook. They can throw down. So, I
Yeah,
understand you taking
yeah.
a step back because I know your girls get
Hmm.
down. So ain't nothing
I will
wrong with
share a
that.
recipe. How about that? I'll
There
share a
you go.
recipe. I
That
think I
means
should
you
do a
did
recipe
good.
book. I agree. I agree. They definitely call and ask, and I feel like Big Mama in that respect. I do. I'm like,
Okay.
oh yeah, here you go. Let me show you how to make a real mac and cheese. And now I hear my mac and cheese is eating yours. Okay, I'll let you
Oh,
have it.
that's
Oh
how they
yeah, Lex
living?
feels like she's actually thinking about going to culinary school, and she feels like all her dishes are eating mine. Whatever, we ain't in no
Girl,
competition.
I would love to see her on Chopped in some of these foodie competitions because that's all I watch, and I would love to see
Yeah,
her on there getting down, cutting folks left and right.
go ahead, Lex. Go ahead. So
Yeah,
go on
and
to
I be
culinary
seeing some of her
school.
posts. Yeah, she do be good.
She
I
do.
see
She get
because they
down,
like to
but
post. Both your babies do. Taylor too.
excessively. I will say this though. Uh,
Oxtails on her menu. Go on, Kanoi.
Oxtails probably. Oh, okay. Middle son is a great cook. He calls me. Yeah, that's right. And teach them boys how to cook. And
Yes,
just like I told
please.
the ladies a couple weeks ago, ladies, cook for your man. Men still love home cooked meals. Women love men that can cook as well. Let me throw that in there. So teach your boys to cook. Absolutely.
Cause I
I
sure
love a
love
man
a
that can
man
cook
that
because
know to cook.
then
I love a man that can cook,
man, bring them.
girl.
Because what
Cause
happens is they get too comfortable with my cooking, and I'm like,
mhm.
come on, no. But if a man likes to cook and cooks well, you got a whole wife over here.
Yeah,
I'm
man,
with it.
that is truly a fair exchange. Ain't nobody getting
It
robbed in
is
that
truly a fair
scenario.
exchange. Men, if you know how to cook and you get down in the kitchen, cook for your woman. To let her put her feet up and scratch her crotch while she watched the basketball game. You heard? Cook her a meal, and take your shirt off and put an apron on and get on in that kitchen. That's a beautiful thing. It really is. For me,
Mhm.
cooking and eating is my love language. If ain't nobody figured that out. If you
That's
take
your
me to
love
eat,
language.
that's why I love dates. My
Girl,
going
shut
on
up.
dates isn't about the man. It's about me. Y'all better
You
understand
feed
that. You
me?
heard?
You gonna
This
feed
ain't
me?
jokes. I love dating for that very reason because I'm gonna go eat on your dime. I haven't met a man yet that's like, I can't, I ain't got it. Every man I go out with and eat with and hang with got the bill,
Mm,
and
yeah,
I'm
you
eating,
ain't
I'm
better.
sampling. Yeah, and
Mm-mm-mm.
so you
It
might just,
better.
if you the one, you might just coax me where you want me to go. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I do. I am.
Yeah.
That's my love language. I love to go out and eat. So I'm just saying, men, cook for your women is it is very much an attraction. It's humbling to us
Yes, it
because we
is.
know that it is very subservient when you cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You're
it
cooking with
is.
love. You
Yep.
are, you're putting your heart into it. So it is
You showing
definitely,
off, and I
yeah,
appreciate it.
it is. It
You
is. And then
know.
there's energy in food,
Yes, there
depending
is.
on what it is you're trying to accomplish, you might have some aphrodisiacs on the menu.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
You might have some clams on the menu if so yeah, get in
Yeah,
that
because
kitchen
if you
and cook.
can't feed, you ain't gonna see me. That's all I gotta say. If you can't feed me, you ain't gonna see me. It's that
Yeah,
simple.
no, yeah, we're foodies, so you watching the show, you ought to know what it is. We're telling
Right.
you, take these ladies out. And ladies, listen, there are still a lot of men that enjoy that. So don't let one or two Rudy Poos that either ain't got it that way or they feel like they going on too many dates. Don't let that be a distraction. There are a lot of
Mm-mm.
men that still like dating and fluing you out. You know what I'm
She
saying?
said
And
fluing you
giving
out.
you what a lady deserves. So don't settle. Trust me.
Want to be flued out?
Anyway, so look out
I
for
love
us.
that
We are
love
here every
language.
Thursday, 6 p.m. on Hot 702.5 FM. And we
We
are so
love you.
excited to bring you a whole new set of just dynamic information. When we thought we had covered everything, there's a whole gamut of shit still to cover. And
It's
I'm
still
excited.
coming. We still
Still
coming
coming.
for you.
We got
And
a
we
couple
got
people
it
coming
for
on
you.
board. And we look forward to seeing you again next week. It's been a blessing. Everybody, happy Easter.
Happy
Send you
Easter.
blessings. Stay safe. Come check us out tomorrow. I didn't even give you the address. I think I really just did that real quick. Let me give you the address where we're going to be. We are going to be Saturday, 4/8 from 1 to 5. We are going to be at 1505 East Tropical Parkway in North Las Vegas. That's 1505 East Tropical Parkway, North Las Vegas. And we are
Okay.
going to have an Easter egg hunt. So we will see you next week.
Sending peace, love, light, prosperity, and protection to you all.